Hello nerds, and welcome to our Q4 goals video. It is really hard to believe that we are almost done with 2020. Of course, this quarter we have National Novel Writing Month in November, plus it's just the end of the year, so I'm sure we have a lot of big goals we want to accomplish. So let's get to it.
As usual, each of us word nerds has picked a book that we're looking forward to reading this quarter. The book that I want to read this quarter is You Should See Me in a Crown by Leah Johnson.
This quarter, I'm hoping to actually finish Ninth House. I started reading this so much earlier in the year while I was still in a bit of a reading slump and just put it down, even though it's the kind of book that is totally up my alley. So yeah, I'm gonna finish it this quarter.
A book I'm planning to read this quarter is Gideon the Ninth, which is my second read or third, I don't know. But yeah, I'm reading this one again.
One book that I would really like to read this quarter is Where Things Come Back by John Corey Whaley. A friend and I decided that we want to try and read through this list of the top 100 YA books released in the last couple decades, and this is the first one that we both got our greedy little paws on, so I'm hoping I can get through it so that she and I can talk about it and finally get to experience this book that I've heard nothing but great things about.
This quarter, I plan to finally get around to reading This Is How You Lose the Time War by Amal El-Mohtar and Max Gladstone.
One book I'm looking forward to reading this quarter is A Natural History of Dragons by Marie Brennan. I keep buying these books whenever they show up on Book Outlet because I'm sure I'm going to love this series. Now I should probably read them.
I am very excited to start Mexican Gothic by Silvia Moreno Garcia because some of the other worders have already read this, and I got a couple of very late night, very excited Snapchats yelling at me to read this book. Make sure to read some books that you're excited to read for this quarter in the comments down below.
As usual, we'll be sharing some of our goals for the next quarter. Mine is to finally plot that Great Gatsby retelling.
This quarter, I just really want to make some significant progress on revisions. All I've done so far is read about half of the first draft, so I have a lot of prep work that I need to do before I can actually start writing and rewriting and revising some things. So I need to make note cards, I need to re-outline the plot in the spreadsheet because I'm going to be changing a lot in the second draft. Even if I don't do any actual rewriting and revising this year, by January I want to at least be in the place where I am ready to get started on all that.
My last quarter's goal was to finish the redrafting of the Druid book. I'm about 60,000 words in, which is not too bad at all, but I have about 20,000 more words to write, and I hope to get that done this quarter.
My Q4 goals are to finish my current manuscript, which is almost done. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait for this thing to be done. I'm very excited to get into revisions. I think it'll be done before Nano. So that is goal number one for me. And my second goal is to start working on my children's series. I have two planned, but there's one in particular that I want to start this year and finish at least a couple of those before the year is out. As for my last quarter goals, it didn't go too bad. I actually have been writing more than I was previously, and that has definitely led to the success that I have been experiencing with writing this current novel. Like I said, it's almost done and I'm very excited about it.
Big goal for this quarter is to complete NaNoWriMo with a book that I have outlined beforehand. I've done NaNoWriMo before, I've won NaNoWriMo before, but I've never really gone into it fully planned and fully prepared, so that is what I'm hoping to do.
A goal of mine for this quarter is to start participating in more of our write-ins. Now, of course, we have our write-ins usually once a month on Sundays, and of course, coming into Preptober and Camp NaNoWriMo are going to be doing them more frequently every Sunday, but we also have more recently been doing some more weekday write-ins and some late night write-ins, and even the WordNerds have been doing some kind of productivity days, and I've been missing them. So I'm going to challenge myself to actually show up to more of these write-ins at any time of day or any time of the week and see if I can get some more words down on the page and maybe socialize a little bit more. Like, I'm sure we all need to in this time.
Ooh, it's Q4. In Q3, I set a goal to do a lot of beta reading, and I did all that. Met all the beta reading goals. I had a really good writing quarter just generally. For Q4, all I really want to do is just go all in for NaNoWriMo this November. I want to get 50,000 words of a new project, which is a bit of a challenge considering I'm just coming off of finishing a different project, but I would just really love to do it. It would be really fun. It would be a nice way to stick it to 2020, so Here's hoping it goes well.
Now let's see what game, book, and movie we'll be discussing this quarter.
For our October game night, we're planning to do something a little bit different and merging it together with our big Preptober plans and doing a brainstorming, NaNoWriMo, getting ready, plotting your book kind of silly game, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
In December, we will be reading and discussing The Downstairs Girl by Stacey Lee.
This quarter is going to be so great. I hope we can all do it. We can get through this. Yeah!